just check a few things, make sure I'm actually, okay, audio is working. Here we go. So I put down some stuff on my laptop. No surprise there. I keep doing that. I put down a MIDI main guitar. These audio things are just like MIDI stuff that bounce down as audio. So I put a bunch of stuff in, kind of like came up with something. I've been doing that lately because just working with MIDI versus the real guitar kind of like helps me come up with things I might not otherwise come up with. So it's just a different way of working. I will just probably layer a real guitar on top of it and hilariously have to figure out my own song because it's a lot different putting notes in with a controller versus, actually playing them. It's a little bit of a challenge though, so it's, fun in a certain way. I've got some temporary drums on there. I use the Logic Drummer to just kind of like track the MIDI guitar, and then it's there so I can record with it on, and I like it better than the click. And if I forget to leave the click on, it's still less annoying with drums. So anyway, I realized I got to do vocals earlier if I'm going to do this whole thing, because like the more I talk, the worse my voice gets, which I'm pretty sure that's anyone. If you just keep talking all day, it taxes the thing. The thing meaning, your voice. So as I was importing these, I was just typing some lyrics up quick that I'll try and fit in the space. And if you've seen me type lyrics on here, I just sit here and go make stuff up. So that's pretty much what happened. Let's see though. Get on this track. So aside from this saturation compressor thing, and this EQ, but it's just cutting the end. This is like just here to boost my vocals. But other than that, what you're going to hear is just naked, nothing there vocals. And also, I got to warm up and figure out what I want to do. So you're going to hear some off-key, not so great stuff. But I'm actually good with that because I want to show that I'm like, hey, I don't have a perfect song figured out immediately. Okay, these lyrics should fit right here. I'll just let whatever this riff is go. This starts off in A minor, goes to A major for the pre-chorus, and then jumps to E major. So it's a key change every freaking part song. I keep doing that, and then I have trouble singing it because my brain singing doesn't like the key changes. Guitar is fine. I just change positions. Now tell me down, tell me when it's over. That'll work. Tell me down, and tell me now if it's ever. Okay, works for me. Verse figured out. I'm just gonna go for it. Okay, that click's gotta go. See, that's why I put the temporary drums. They're probably even better than the drums I'm actually gonna play, but I just can't stand that. Taking. I gotta start running the downbeat, don't I? Taking now, taking now, tell me down. Tell me down. What the hell am I saying? Should probably do the lyrics. Taking out, take me. Oh my gosh, I can't read the freaking two words on the line. Taking out, tell me. I keep saying tell me down. It's take me down. Freaking duh. Taking out, take me down and tell me when it's over. Take it out, settle down and tell me now if it's ever. All right, let me see. I'm not sure I hit that right on the downbeat here. Take it out. It kind of sounds okay. Take a nap, sit me down and tell me when it's over. Take a frown, settle down and tell me now if it's over. Okay, first verse. It's kind of a two-part verse, but it's first verse. So what I'm gonna do is copy paste this whole blob of lyrics up to the first chorus, get the third one down there, third chorus. Okay, taken. All right, I changed the first one. The second one will be a repeat, although I'm going to sing it anyway, so it's like a little variation. Here we go. Taking in. Damn, I have a hell of a time coming on a downbeat on this for some reason. Taking in, can you swim and make your way to shore now? Take a found, double down and tell me if it's... Sure, if that second part was good, let me listen to it. Take a found, double down and tell me if it's... I can make something out of that. Okay. Sure. All right, do I want to do lyrics here? I've got lyrics written out. I don't know if I want to leave this as instrumental, though. Okay, you know what? I think I'm not gonna... I've got a half chorus and then a full chorus for these two, so... Well, I don't know. They're just double the length, so I'm looking at it that way. I think what I'm going to do is use this pre-chorus line as... Yeah, okay. The ending of the next chorus parts. So, okay, I got to do a modification on my lyrics here. Yeah, all right. Deleting some stuff. Okay, I think I got it. So I'm not going to do anything in this whole pre-chorus part. Okay, I even ran out of space there. That's fine. Deleting another line. What the hell do I want to do there? Just don't stop. Great. I dropped Gatorade down myself. Okay, I think I can do this. I'm not sure if I'm warmed up enough, which is, you know, no surprise because I just started. Here goes. Might be bad for the first couple tries until my voice starts going, but we'll see. We go to race again, might go out and turn me around, pull me through, pass the wall, just gotta figure out how to squeeze this into the space too. Yeah. Ignore the noises. I'm just trying to get my voice to go. As we go to face of day and my crowd and turn around, bumming through hours with Bob. It's kind of okay, but not quite fitting in the rhythm. All right, voice is still wimpy. As we go to face of day and my crowd, turn around and bumming through as we walk. I can't fit the line. I want to say one last line. All right, I'll figure it out. As we go face something and run around and tell me round, but that's as we walk. Just don't stop. Yeah, kind of tailing it sucks because I got a key change. As we go face up, and might go round and turn me around, booming through as we walk, just don't stop. That might work. The little pitchless scream at the end works for a key change too, because there's no note. As we go face up, and might go round. All right, so now I got to do that again and actually hit the notes. I got the timing right. As we go the race of the okay. As we go the race of the and might go out and take me round, as we walk just oh, I like that one even better. Timing wise, I don't know about pitch. As we go to face up, and might go out and take me round, as we walk just close. I'm gonna keep it. It's close enough. Let me see if I can do better on these. If I warm up more or something. Yeah, let me just see. As we go the race of it might go round and tell me around, but through as we walk, just don't stop. Okay, I gotta figure out because it's doubled. So this is gonna be a little variation. As we go the race of it might go round and tell me around, but through as we walk, just don't stop, and now we're never going through. Got it right, don't suppose that we stop. Sure. As we go the race of the might go out and turn around, through as we walk, just don't stop, and now we're never going through. Okay, I think that's good enough. I mean, let me listen to the first one because I'm not sure the pitch was great on that. As we go face up, yeah, it's just because I wasn't quite as warmed up as that second chorus takes. Okay, first chorus again. I'm gonna just try and get it right. As we counting sucks. It's so fast. As we go the race of the and might go round and tell me around, make throw as we walk, just don't stop. That might be okay. As we go the race of the and might go round. Okay. So first chorus, second chorus, now third chorus. As we go face of the might go round and tell me around, but they grow as we walk, just don't go. It's now or never going round, got the rain, got the sorrows and okay, I just decided to try it because I got a little more warmed up. As we go face think I'm going to do it one more time, though, because I want to try and get that right on time-wise. That was a little rough. As we go the race of thee, take me out and take me around, as we walk, just to stop us now and now. Okay. Went off. As we go the race of thee, take me. I keep having trouble looking at a word and saying the same word I'm looking at. As we go the race of thee, might go round and don't be aware, but we're through as we walk, just don't stop. It's now or never, go through, go the rain, go froze up. Okay, that works. Cut off a line at the end, but I don't care. It works. It's a little variation. It's close enough to be recognizable as the same thing. So, okay. As we go, a little off pitch there. Damn it. Pitch again. I was trying to improvise some random notes there with some falsetto, and I missed because I was guessing where to go. Timing's okay, though, so I don't know if I want to... just do it again. Son of a... Ugh. Okay. As we go, racing in, but go round and take me. Come on, just hit the pitch. As we go, racing in, but go round and take me. I'm missing it. Like, it's not hard for me to hit the pitch, but I keep messing up because I'm improvising. I'm second guessing what note I'm going to. As we go to racing. Son of a bitch. Come on. As we go to racing, take me out and turn me around. As we go, as we walk, just don't stop. It's now or never. Go and roll. Come and rain. Come us up. Okay. Probably missed a few anyway, but I kind of like that one a little better. As we go, racing, take me out and turn me around. As we go, as we walk, just don't stop. It's now or never. Go and roll. Come and rain. Come us up. All right. I sang something different than the line I was looking at, so I just changed it. So, yeah, I'm making it up. It's fine. I like look at a line and I say something different and it says. Go figure. As we go, race. Okay. As we go. As we go, race. Yeah, it's not close enough to be recognizable as a chorus. All right. So verse is kind of sparse, nothing in the pre-chorus, and then I've got a chorus. That works. It's not perfectly in pitch, but I'm improvising, and, you know, I just miss stuff because I'm like, I know what note to hit, but then I'm like, should I do that one or this one? And that all happens in my head, and then I go, in between. I'm like, should I hit this, which would be like either a C sharp or a D sharp, so I hit the D. That sounds bad. No, but I hit, like, wrong pitch. So, you know, whatever. It's the nature of just making something up on the spot, I guess. If I was a little better at it, maybe I could just nail every pitch, but I'm not. Although, this is more about making up something than doing a perfect performance. So, I'm going to just fix little pitch inconsistencies, run it through some Cool Effects plugins, and call it a day. All right, so I'm going to reserve that for later. So now I'm going to fill out this mix a bit. You know what I might do first is actually just put on my own drum part. Because like I said, this is a program drum thing that I did. So it's like temporarily there. I think I'm going to throw my own part on. That way I'm just playing to my own part when I fill out the other things. And I'll just rhythmically make a little more sense, I guess, as I go. So let me get set up for that. I'm going to save those lyrics. I'll just save it as the date for now. What is it? The 14th? Yeah. 14th, desktop. Good. Quit. Okay. Close that. So right here, I've got a Roland. Let me move the camera just there. Yeah, I've got a Roland SPD SX Pro. It's a drum, tabletop drum trigger pad thing. I don't know. Something like that. Anyway, I've got a kick tower. It's actually a Yamaha kick tower plugged into the back of it. So I play the kick drums. I've got a double kick pedal. Watch my videos, you'll see it because I got the angle over there. And you can see what I'm actually doing. The live stream, I'm just using this webcam, but for my edited versions, I use the cell phone footage I'm about to set up for. Get that. Come on, record. Okay, so metronome's back on, I think. Turn it on if it's not. Let me actually just hit record and see what happens. Oh, no. Now it's on. I can technically go through a menu and hit thing that'll say play metronome while recording, but it's easier to just hit it on. All right, so this is 6/8. That's not that big a deal, but I got the tempo double speed. I do that because when I go into like move MIDI stuff around, if I do double speed, when I do something like it comes out as 16th notes and it's a little easier to deal with because the 30-second notes, it's like in between the lines, at least on here. There's probably a way I can set that up to show 30-second notes, but I don't feel like figuring it out. So I just double time it. All right. Yeah, maybe I'll go China cymbal for the intro. Switch to hi-hat. That's about as much playing as I'm doing here. All right, when I get to here. All right, I'll figure it out. Once I have a count in, I can actually come in. It's hard to just hit that and then go. Count in is fast AF. I might have to do a 2-measure count in, but let me see. Yeah, little over the top. Let me figure that out better. Oh my gosh, that cannon's fast. I can't even get my stick over in time. Yeah, I might have to set up 2 measures, but I'm going to try it a few times. Oh my gosh, that's freaking pain in the ass to play. Maybe I should just keep the program drums. I'm not gonna, but geez. I get the hang of it. Just takes me a few resets. I gotta hear this click better because I'm having trouble. Why do I keep overshooting the parts? Right there, the chorus keeps messing me up. Just trying all the way through. Don't like it as much. This is the kind of thing, once I get it, I'll just plow through, but until I figure out the verse, pre-chorus, chorus changeover, I'm going to just fail every time. Let me listen to that. All right, so it's 6/8. It feels like a half measure because I got a double time, then I kind of skip right in. Okay, I think I got what's going on. To hi-hat brainless idiot talking to myself. Too early. Oh my gosh. That is really hard to do. I gotta probably just start recounting as if this is a new man. Okay. Hey, what the hell was that? Go to the beginning. Okay, I got the changeover. Now I gotta get the rest. Something's off there. What is it? I don't know. I feel like something's not lining up. I'm trying to look if the dub guitar's off. I don't know, man. It's a pain in the ass to get this jump part in. I'm getting there. Sorry, this is taking so long today, but I still want to play this part in. That was, yeah, not perfect. I was trying to like count that little half measure, which is what it actually is, as like the whole thing shifting to the like offbeat. So that was but not exact. It's like, so I kept coming back to regular and off. Like that was a hell of a thing to do. I make it too hard for myself. I really do. But once I get it all sorted out, it'll sound better in the end. So yeah, I don't mind doing a challenge here and there, but you gotta bear with me because like I'm literally figuring it out on the spot. So I'm gonna mess up like 800 times sometimes. I double timed and then just did like a one measure little changeover. That basically effectively makes it a quick half measure. So then everything sounds off if I don't line up with that. So yeah, that's why it was a pain in the ass. Okay, so MIDI transform, fixed note length. I'm going to shorten all these so I can see what the heck is going on when I do faster stuff. That doesn't actually change timing or anything. It's note values. If like I take this snare and stretch it across, it still sounds the same regardless. So I just shorten everything. That way when I've got these little like quick hits, it's not overlapping and I can see what's actually going on. All right, so let me just nudge some of this perfectly in time so it doesn't sound like the absolute mess that I just played. I'm going to leave some of it alone. Some of it I'm going to get. All right, let me listen. Turn this off. I really... Oh. Did I really go that fast with that hit? Yeah, there's a little double kick there. I don't know. I probably just accidentally flung the beater because that's weird. I'll do that. Yeah, I thought that would be off if I did that. Okay. All right. That works. I didn't play a whole lot of like ghost notes or anything, so this might not be actually that hard to fix up. That one's wimpy. I'm not like the best drummer though, but I still play my parts in, so I have to fix it because I'm not great, but I would rather play the part than not. I don't know if that even makes any sense, but that's what I do. I gotta read this text, hang on. Okay. Okay, it's too staggered. Yeah. My wife is just at the Department of Motor Vehicles because we just moved. We've got to change some registration over for our cars. She just texted me she's done, and it wasn't too bad, but we happen to own, both of us are on the title of my car, so she was going to see, like we both have an appointment. Mine's later today, but she's going to see if, because she's also on there, if she could just do both at once, but she didn't tell me if she did that, so I'll ask. Just to save a trip. Let's gas if we don't both have to drive in. Gas is not cheap as of late. Although getting the car registered and stuff, which I have to do to drive, you know, but I might end up getting a new one at some point. I'm going to get something used. But I have a feeling my little black Kia is not going to fare well when it's winter time here and there's loads of snow. I might need something with four-wheel drive so I don't get stuck. I'm thinking of just like a really small but functional, like, you know, just some kind of pickup truck. I never really had a pickup truck except for like my first vehicle was this very old pickup truck, but it was really tiny. It was like the size of a small car. They don't make it anymore. It was a manual transmission. It was 5-speed, and that thing got insane gas mileage just because of its size. So I wish they still made that. But it was 4-wheel drive, so I didn't get stuck in the snow. Okay, I almost never do flams, which is a drum rudiment, because I'm so used to my old electronic drums not really picking it up that well. I did one here, and the Roland picked it up just fine. Where is the off switch on this? I cannot find it. There it is. That's good. This thing works so much better than the previous unit I had, which was a Yamaha M12. And I'm not really saying anything bad about the Yamaha because it was pretty good at what it did. The thing is, this is newer, better technology, so it just works, you know, works nicer. They still sell those Yamahas though. Mine was used and fairly old already when I bought it. So to be fair, the like piezo pickups underneath the pads were probably already about spent up. So there's probably a reason mine wasn't triggering that great. I'm not sure about those moves. Okay, actually that one's probably fine. That's good. Wow, I was just really off time there, wasn't I? Okay. Snare will leave there. Sounds kind of cool. Do. Let me undo that. Where was all that stuff? Okay, I think that's gonna go there. It's barely a hit, but let me see if it sounds okay. Yeah, it's fine. I got more I got worse on my timing as I got to the end. Okay. I'm gonna leave that as is. Just get the snare in time. There we go. And then this. What the heck is this nonsense? It's probably there. Maybe it's that. That's what it is. That's what I intended to play, but failed to execute. Okay, good enough. Save. Oh, I didn't save this yet. I should probably do that. You know, don't want to lose stuff if power goes out, although it hasn't happened here yet. I think the power lines here are underground. Where I used to be, they were above ground, and they'd get knocked out by every flipping storm that came through. All right, well, for better or worse, there's my drum part. Okay. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to tune the vocals up because I feel like it. No reason other than I just feel like doing it right now, but I'm going to. Okay, I could actually combine these on the same track, but I'm not gonna. Reason being, I'm gonna run these through a plugin called Humanoid, and I can't, unless they do an update, at this point, I can't, what am I trying to say? Automate the key region. Literally every other control in there I can automate, but I can't do that one. So this is A minor. This pre-chorus is A major technically, but I didn't sing anything there. And then this goes to E major and then jumps right back. So if I can't automate it, putting on the vocoder stuff that's going to track with my voice is not really going to be that smart. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just run these through Melodyne. Melodyne is nice because I can just spot treat the notes that are off and like leave notes that are okay alone. So it's not like a grab everything type plugin. It lets you kind of like retain a lot more authenticity, I guess. Okay, so this might seem weird, but I'm going to open and close these. There's a glitch. I can't get some of these options to work unless I do that, so I just close it. All right, I hit transfer. I just play the track. It imports it in. I technically have an ARA version of this, but it seems to mess up a lot. So especially with the different key regions. So I just go now. I'm going to just transfer it in. All right, so here I go. Just going to hit play and sit here. Taking out down and tell me when it's over. Take a flight, settle down and tell me now if it's over. As we go to race of me and fight the round and tell me can you swim and make your way to shore now? Take a frown, settle down and tell me if it's as we go to race of the and might go out and tell me why. I gotta laugh at the end. Okay. Just skip ahead and do the last chorus quick. As we go, as we walk, just don't stop. It's All right, so select all, algorithm changes. It's the wrong thing sometimes. Okay, so yeah, this key's all weird because A minor, because it was tracking both. Let's see. So look at this before I do anything. Yeah, it doesn't actually look too bad. Okay, so select all. What is happening with my trackpad? It just went crazy on me. Don't do that. So I'm just gonna zero out the pitches and then listen to it. Taking knives down and tell me when it's over. I probably don't even have to tune this at all, but I did that because like when I run it through Humanoid and it puts on like the vocoder thing, it's going to track it, layer it down there. So that plugin takes your dry mix and wet mix, which is like a vocoder sound, and I can put on like a third above or something, whatever I choose. So if this is a little off, it'll just sound less good. So I usually zero out the pitches now since I'm using that. Dude, what is happening? Click. Trackpad is like not clicking right. I've got a little trackpad instead of a mouse, but it's like, I don't know what's going on with it. Can you swim and make your way? Dude. No. I didn't do that, I promise. Just double imported. Oh my gosh, why is this going crazy on me now? Stop it. Taking in, can you swim and make your way to shore now? Take us down, double down, tell me if it's... The other nice thing about this though is I can kind of get rid of some of the in-between noises and just delete them. All right, so I'm gonna bounce this as its own track without the processing, but it'll have the changes on it. What am I doing? Vocal. There it is. I can just delete that now. I could have it auto delete that, but I just let it mute it and keep it there in case something screws up. I can just go back. All right. This one I gotta just push out a little bit ahead of that. Okay. So now I'm gonna do these. Hopefully my trackpad stops being crazy on me. All right, so this one is E major. Select, zero it out. I think that nudged it down and it shouldn't have. All right, sometimes on these screams, it sounds better to just push them up a note, regardless of what it is. Just sounds better. I don't even hardly have a pitch. They're just kind of whatever. But it just, for some reason, makes the sound better. All right, that's all fine. Delete the noise. Actually, gotta cut that because it's counting that as the one new. There we go. There's still a little thing on the end. Edit, delete. All right, whatever. I'll delete it in the waveform, which is harder to do, but Guess it's easier than this not cooperating. Yeah, I'm gonna just push these up. Just like changes the format on these weird screams to make it sound a little more pleasing sometimes. Just push this up to A. That's fine. All right. That's probably where I had that weird laugh. I was laughing at my own performance. All right, one more. Once again, push that to E. It's gonna go to E, I think. All right, that's good enough. Okay, chorus, vocal. I know in the falsetto notes, I've gone up to F sharp without any like pitch shifting ever, so I can hit those notes. I don't know why I wasn't just hitting the E, which is literally the key of the song, but I wasn't. That's what the improv thing does to me. I just hit stuff wrong. That's good enough. All right, saving. Cool. I think I'm not gonna put the other stuff on the vocals just yet. I just wanted to get them there and baked in. Okay. I'm gonna grab my guitar, figure out this mess of whatever the heck I did. Okay, so like I said, a lot of the stuff I put in already is MIDI. So I entered it in, but I wasn't playing it on a guitar necessarily, so it's like gonna be foreign to me as far as how to actually play this stuff. I also don't know if I'm gonna like play exactly what I played on this, because I want to possibly just write a complementary part, not a thing that's gonna be exactly unison. There it is. Helps if I turn the volume up. Where'd you just go? All right, so let me look at this again. Yeah, so E, E, G, B. So like to do the first riff. And then just hold out a maybe so E. I gotta keep that in my head. Yeah, so do G, A up there. And then I go C, A. Okay. So I told you, I don't even know what the heck I put in here.
Taking out down and telling when it's over. Take it out, settle down and tell me now it's over.
All right, and then I did A, B. All right, that's easy enough. That little scale run is actually just over a C sharp minor. So then I hit E, and then I use that to transition into the chorus key.
As we go to place of thee and fight go round and don't live that
All right, I think I got it. So now I just gotta actually perform it.
taking out down and telling when it's over. Take it out, settle down and tell me now it's over.
That was, yeah, that's it. Okay, A first.
As we go to place of thee and fight go down and don't live that we won't just know.
Oh yeah, C sharp. All right. I think I got it. This is good though. It's like a different way of writing. I want to probably come up with that note order or anything if I just picked up the guitar, because I just start playing like just chords or some stupid thing. So, you know, I mean, I'm playing chords, but I mean like in a different way, because my muscle memory would just make me write the same old thing. I want to probably do like that kind of thing. So yeah. All right. Get my camera set up here before I forget to do that, because I gotta shoot video of this. I need like at least like a left and right guitar part all the way through. I guess I could even just get away with one, but because I edit the phone video and line it up with the final audio, so you know you can see all the parts together. You get the idea that I played the whole thing. One of these days I should just take the footage of the keyboard, but I can't really do that because I don't play it all the way through. I just do like a little section and then copy paste it. So, well, that's why I can do super complicated stuff here. Just copy pasting. I actually did an instrumental yesterday that I'm going to put on with this group of songs as probably like the intro to the album. It's all like insane arpeggios in the chorus, but it's one thing if I just, you know, go like, I don't know, what was it doing, like an E minor? Actually, it was E major, come to think of it, but it's easy to do that, punch it in, then do the next one. Playing it all in order, that's a different challenge. All right, so here I go. Oh, I got a little off time there. One more time. I just blanked. A, B, F sharp, B. Come on. Damn it. Come on, memory. Work for more than 5 seconds. Son of a... I just blanked on the damn chorus. I am going to punch that in. I don't care. I'm not playing that whole thing over again. I have to edit the video for it, but it's going to... Which sucks, but it's got to be. I'm not doing that whole thing over. Yeah, I just played B and the A chord in reverse order there because I'm not smart. Yeah. All right, let me listen to this. Solo it out. I just want to hear how that punch in is. It's passable. It just needs a crossfade. Yeah, you won't even hear that now. Okay, fair enough. Dumb. I have trouble because my memory lasts about 5 seconds and I forget what the chords are. That's why the punch-ins are so much easier. All right, I'm gonna do the right side all the way through and try to not screw up the end. F. Damn it. Stupid brain doesn't remember things. That was rushed. What the hell am I doing? Do. All right, got it. Fortunately, I didn't forget the chords in the last course on that one. All right, that was a good idea to not one for one the rest of that riff after the EGB part. That just fills out the chords better on top. So those are all like octave down guitars. Hello? Anyway, so this is like standard tune, so they're layering on top of each other. All right, so that's all good. I think I'm just gonna punch in. I could do pre-chorus and chorus. Still want to do? Yeah, I guess I will. Okay, so I've got this track already set up in this template I made. So I've got a Boss Poly shifter, so this is about to just drop an octave out of nowhere. So all I'm going to do is probably just single notes, follow the chords. So like that. I'll just do. I'll just hold that. And then hold the E out. Okay, yeah, that's probably the best option. Here I go. I kind of like missed a string there. Reset. Yeah, it's super low, so it'll just reinforce the root. And then I'm going to do another side of that. All right, a slight variation on that side, but they'll blend. Yeah, that's good. And then I'm just going to punch in and do a chorus. This one, I'll probably just kind of go. Let me see if that sounds okay with this drop octave on here. If I got to do it, I could do that, or I think I'm gonna just pick right at the bridge and get that like scrapey sound.
As we go to face
Reset that. That's a fast count in, man.
As we go to face and fight the cloud and don't move
Yeah, that's it. Just single notes because I'm super low, so I could do like power chords, but I don't want to clutter it.
As we go to face and fight the cloud and don't move
All right, and then all I have to do is grab those, copy, paste them on the other chorus sections, and I like to color code these punch-ins so I know what the heck I'm looking at. So I'm just going to do that quick. Grab this, plop it down. All right, the remaining choruses are double length, so I'll do that. Where's that? There it is. Okay, I'm gonna just do, I've got a pretty severe low cut on these, but I'm gonna go crazy far over because too much low end and they like kind of fight the bass guitar and muddy everything up. So they're just overdubs for that like low octave sound. So I don't want them to sound like sludge. 3/4. It's 6/8. Almost sounds the same. I took forever getting the drum part in because I've got like this little half measure before chorus and it was throwing me off. I must have reset like 20 times. I'm gonna mute the vocals for now. They'll sound so much better when I get them through some of the effects plugins, but for now they're just there. All right. Oh wait, what am I doing? I want to do a guitar solo. I might as well just do that while I'm holding the guitar, right? Okay, so I'll have to relabel my mislabeled track. I made this template and then just titled that wrong because I bounced it out from this one and never changed the name. But it is in fact a guitar solo sound. Need a tuner. The craziest time signature I did was, what the heck was it? It's on here. I hope I can do this without messing up. No, I don't want to mess anything up. It's something like 23, 24, some bull crap. It was so ridiculous. But to be fair, I did it with MIDI, so I didn't play a bit of it. You can do pretty much any time signature if you're not actually physically needing to count the thing. I just did it for the heck of it, though. What the heck key is this in? Oh yeah, A minor. You think I'd remember that because I just wrote it, but no. All right, so I'll just do my usual. Hit record, play random stuff in the key, and hope it sounds good. You know what, maybe I'll do an E minor arpeggio since that's what that riff starts on. G, you know. All right, maybe not exactly an E minor arpeggio, but I'll get some of the notes in there first. Okay, why does that F sharp sound good on there? And I literally have an F natural on that riff. Weird. I'm just gonna do G minor arpeggio start. All right, I remembered that went to A major real quick, so I just did it. By just sheer coincidence and luck, I was on A and E during that transition. So just root and fifth of the chord. So C natural goes to C sharp there, but yeah. I'll turn this on. All right. Get a little gain boost, that way it hits the amp harder, and I got sustain. All right, that's good enough. So bass is next. Good. Now I'll change. Ugh. Okay. Ow. Oh, I'm so glad my lip wasn't in the way, but I whacked my tooth. My lip was there. I'd probably be bleeding right now. I bashed my face with this thing. Probably didn't look like much on the little camera, but I just went boom. Ow. Okay, so bass, get this sucker in tune. Come on. All right, I'm leaving it a little up. I always say I do that because my body heat drops it. Room's colder than me. That sort of thing. But my cutoff is usually like 2 or 3 cents up. Come on, stop being a pain. This tuner's kind of bad at things, but I keep using it because it's like right there. I technically have better tuners in the plugins I'm running through, but I don't use them. Good enough. All right, so let's see. You probably follow that. Probably be easier to play there on here with this thing. Yeah, I just go like ba 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 ba. Yeah, this built-in Apple tuner, it's actually not that bad, but it doesn't like low notes. So these 2 strings are like barely picking up on the thing ever. All right, so yeah, I'll do E, G, B. So. Actually, maybe I'll go and then GF here. I don't like to go too low on the verse usually because I want to have it kind of be like a impact when I drop down mega low in the chorus. Could go there. That's fine. And then I go to a C sharp. Do a couple scale runs there. All right, let me see if I can put this together. Okay, I think I got it. Mute that, turn my camera on and see what happens. Counted threw me off for some reason. Dude, EGB. Damn it. Wasn't sure I was going to transition. All right, one more shot. Timing is so weird right before the chorus. It'd be good if I can hit the thing right on, but it's just hard to do. My brain doesn't like the count. Oh my gosh, hit the B. Come on. Just froze. Damn it. Still sloppy. Come on. I'm gonna mess up that count in a couple times. It's like in. Same thing on the drums. Pain in the ass to get that. So I am coming up with better scale runs as I do this. Damn it! Got off beat. Ugh. So close. I might have to do it, just get through the chorus and copy paste at some point because this is getting annoying. Come on! I just watched it go by and just didn't play the riff. All right, I'm gonna probably have to punch this in because I'm getting pissed here, or I can't just get the transition for some reason. No, just record. Okay, got it. Just suddenly clicked. Whew. Same thing. Drums couldn't get the chorus transition. Nope, wrong way. So just pain in the ass, that little da-da-da-in. Okay, I got it. That's the thing about streaming this, though. You get to see all the mistakes, which is good in a way, because I don't want to give the false impression that I get this crap done right first try, because that literally almost never happens. Yeah. All right. I'm going to hit save. That all sounds good. I was hitting the E halfway through this. I mean, because technically right in this last part of the pre-chorus it's E, but I was holding C sharp a little bit. As long as I got the downbeat going into the chorus, it should be fine. Yeah. I did. Okay, good. All right, so finally, vocals. Just double tap save here, make sure I don't lose stuff, and you know, it's always bad. All right, can I get any more gain? A little bit, okay. And then that one, no, okay. So I love this plugin. It sounds a little bit like robot noises on my vocal, but I like it for this kind of style. I'll just pick C major. It's the same thing as A minor, A natural minor, that is. What's the mix? All right. Clip distortion. It's probably just good on the preset. I'm gonna do remix. I'm not gonna automate it like I usually do. I'm just gonna put it there, so it just cuts a little bit of low end off. Boost the format, make it sound a little more whiny. Why do I want my voice to sound more whiny? I don't know, I just do right now. So that doesn't actually affect the dry signal, because that's the wrong plugin. I'm doing wet dry mix here, so the dry vocal is there, it's just adding a vocoder on top of it. That's cool. All right. Wow, that sounds drastically different. Shows how much this adds to the mix. All right, so E major, do a little format boost again, because just matching the other one. All I'm gonna do here is just boost the wet dry mix, so a little more wet mix. I'll turn this up to like 25-ish. It doesn't want to go, so fine, there. I don't feel like fighting it. All right, let me see what that sounds like. As we go, gonna raise this a little bit.
Just hold down. As we go gracefully and fight them down, it's all new and we'll just hold down.
That sounds so drastically different just with humanoid, and clip distortion makes it sound more aggressive. That's a crazy affected vocal, but I just like it for this style. If I was doing something more tame, I want to put this on here, but for this, it's great.
As we go gracefully.
Yeah. Wanted to look at what that was. I was doing the lead on this instrumental song I did last night, and I was trying to get it pretty close to the tone of this. These things are like so active, like sounding like you touch that high or the mids, it changes the tone so much. So I tried to match my lead tone on my laptop here. So I don't know. Then it came close. It wasn't exact. All right, let me just get rid of some of these extra noises. All right, there shouldn't be any in the middle here because I got rid of it on Melodyne. This was weird, I remember. So let me see what it sounds like now. Actually, it's fine with the effect on there.
As we go gracefully and rock around and turn around, we'll just don't stop and try. We'll never go, we will give a break. Don't stop us, let's go out. Don't stop us, let's go out.
A little bit there. Silence. So the drums I was having so much trouble with because I was trying to play like on the beat, off the beat, on the beat, off the beat. Screwed up a million times, but it's worth it because now it sounds really good. Once it's there, it's like, oh, that's an awesome part. But playing it, I'm like, I hate myself for doing this. Yeah, that's all normal. It's when it gets to the second verse, it starts going a little disjointed.
As we go
All right, that's pretty much it. I gotta chop off a little pop on the vocal there. Right in here. Okay. Silence that. There we go. Yeah, so the only thing I'm doing now after all of that is I'm just gonna put a little fade here. That way that all goes down to nothing. And doing in the beginning, right before. I just do that because every once in a while when I bounce it down, I get a little pop or some stupid thing because like something was loading. That way if it happens, it doesn't come out anyway. All right, I've got to master the track, which is not what I'm going to do on stream because, or not something I'm going to do on stream because when I do it gets like laggy and weird. I guess it's just the processing. So I used to do a bunch of stuff. I'd run through global EQ limiter or compressor then limiter and stuff. And like I would do my own mastering, but this mastering assistant they introduced with some updates has become so good that I just hit that and let it do it for me because why not? It works. Every now and then, maybe I'll try and master my own track just to stay in practice, but frankly, that's good. So the only thing I do is just make sure drum bus, well, not drum bus, just drum track, bass track, because they just go right to the stereo out. They're about -10 to -14. Guitar is that, and then vocal is that. So like if I go to the loudest part here in the chorus. Bass -11.2, drums -10.2, -10. Yeah, so oof. That gives me lots of headroom on the master out. So then when I turn on this like mastering plugin, it just sorts it out, balances everything, and I'm good to go. So I'm gonna do that. But the song is done. That's it for today. I have to do some stupid car registration, driver's license stuff, which isn't that hard to do, but it just involves me driving in and providing a bunch of paperwork and, you know, that sort of thing. It's annoying, but it has to be done. It's the nature of what happens when you move. So, yeah. All right. Because I just moved in like April and I got to go do this stuff. All right. I think that's it. So I'm going to hit save one more time just to be safe. I'll end the stream. I'll be on tomorrow. And I'm just going to rush off right now because in addition to having to do that stuff, I drank this thing in a giant coffee. So I got to go. So I'll be on tomorrow. Thanks for watching. That's it. Bye.